The world of Port Charles was shaken by an emotional wave of speculation after reports surfaced suggesting that Kirsten Storms may be preparing to say goodbye to General Hospital. While fans have watched countless dramatic exits and heartbreaking farewells over the years, the possibility of losing the actress behind Maxie Jones has struck a particularly emotional chord throughout the GH community. For more than 2 decades, Kirsten Storms has been one of the most recognizable and beloved faces in daytime television. Her portrayal of Maxie Jones transformed what began as a troubled teenager's storyline into one of the most iconic character journeys in soap opera history. Through heartbreak, triumph, romance, loss, and personal growth, Maxie became a cornerstone of General Hospital, and Storms became inseparable from the role. Now, whispers of a shocking exit have sparked an outpouring of emotion from viewers around the world. The rumors began when several behind-the-scenes developments appeared to coincide with major changes in Maxie's storyline. Longtime viewers noticed that Maxie had recently been receiving more reflective scenes than usual. Instead of being at the center of dramatic confrontations, she seemed focused on evaluating her life, her future, and her relationships. Some fans immediately interpreted these story developments as the first signs of an impending farewell. Social media quickly exploded with concern. GH wouldn't be the same without Maxie. Kirsten is one of the reasons I still watch. Please tell me this isn't true. Those comments were only the beginning. As speculation intensified, devoted viewers revisited some of Maxie's most memorable moments over the years. Clips from classic storylines began circulating online. Fans shared scenes involving Spinelli, Georgie, Lulu, Nathan, and countless other beloved Port Charles residents. For many viewers, Maxie represented the emotional heart of the younger generation of characters. Her growth had been remarkable. Fans remembered the rebellious teenager who constantly found herself in trouble. They remembered the devastating loss of her sister Georgie. They remembered the heartbreaking death of Nathan West. They remembered Maxie's struggles as a mother and her determination to overcome every obstacle placed in her path. Each chapter helped transform Maxie into one of General Hospital's most layered and resilient characters. That history is exactly why rumors of Kirsten Storms leaving have generated such an emotional response. According to this fictional spoiler scenario, producers may be considering a major transition for Maxie that would temporarily remove her from Port Charles. The storyline reportedly begins when Maxie receives an unexpected opportunity connected to deception. What initially appears to be a routine business development soon evolves into a life-changing offer. International expansion, new partnerships, a chance to lead a groundbreaking project. The opportunity would require Maxie to relocate overseas for an extended period of time. At first, she rejects the proposal. Her children are in Port Charles. Her friends are in Port Charles. Her entire life is in Port Charles. Yet as the weeks pass, Maxie begins questioning whether she's holding herself back from achieving her full potential. The conflict creates some of the most emotional scenes fans have seen in years. Anna notices Maxie's uncertainty. Felicia offers guidance. Spinelli becomes increasingly concerned. Each conversation forces Maxie to confront difficult questions about her future. What does she truly want? What dreams has she postponed? How much should she sacrifice for the people she loves? The storyline reportedly reaches a dramatic turning point when Maxie receives a letter that changes everything. The contents remain mysterious. However, the letter allegedly reminds her of promises she made to herself years ago. Promises about embracing opportunities. Promises about taking risks. Promises about refusing to let fear dictate her future. Suddenly, the impossible decision becomes much more complicated. Meanwhile, those closest to Maxie begin noticing subtle changes in her behavior. She's more reflective, more emotional, more nostalgic. She spends time revisiting important locations throughout Port Charles: Kelly's, the Metro Court, the hospital, the park where so many life-changing conversations occurred. Each visit serves as a reminder of everything she has experienced. The scenes reportedly feature numerous flashbacks, celebrating Maxie's incredible journey. Fans would see moments from various eras of General Hospital history. Some of the show's most beloved relationships would be revisited. Some of its most heartbreaking losses would be remembered. The emotional impact would be enormous. As Maxie continues weighing her options, Port Charles begins preparing for another major event, a celebration honoring Deception's latest success. The gathering attracts many familiar faces: friends, family, former colleagues. The atmosphere initially feels festive. However, viewers soon discover that Maxie intends to use the event to make a major announcement. Word begins spreading throughout Port Charles. People sense something significant is coming. By the time the celebration begins, anticipation reaches a fever pitch. When Maxie finally takes the stage, the room falls silent. Her speech starts as a thank you message. She reflects on her journey. She acknowledges the people who helped her along the way. She speaks about friendship, family, second chances. Then comes the shocking revelation. Maxie announces that she has accepted the international position. Gasps fill the room. Some attendees are stunned. Others immediately understand why she made the decision. The emotional reactions are intense. Felicia struggles to hide her tears. Spinelli appears heartbroken. Even those who support Maxie's decision find it difficult to imagine Port Charles without her. The following episodes focus on the aftermath. Friends attempt to persuade her to stay. Others encourage her to embrace the opportunity. Every conversation carries emotional weight. Every goodbye feels meaningful. As Maxie's departure date approaches, she begins sharing personal moments with those closest to her, one by one, friend by friend, memory by memory. The farewell tour becomes a celebration of everything Maxie has contributed to Port Charles over the years. Some scenes reportedly leave cast members visibly emotional. Even viewers who expected the storyline find themselves reaching for tissues. The final week centers around Maxie's last day in town. The episode begins quietly. Maxie spends time with her children. She visits familiar locations. She reflects on the incredible journey that brought her to this moment. Eventually, friends gather for one final farewell. Stories are shared. Laughter mixes with tears. Old memories are revisited. The atmosphere captures everything fans love about General Hospital: heart, family, connection. Then comes the scene everyone will remember. Maxie stands outside the Metro court, suitcase in hand, friends surrounding her. The moment feels surreal. After years of adventures, heartbreaks, and triumphs, the possibility of saying goodbye becomes real. One final embrace follows another. Tears flow freely. Promises are exchanged. Promises to stay connected. Promises to return. Promises that this isn't truly the end. As Maxie prepares to leave, she takes one final look at Port Charles, the place where she grew up, the place where she found love, the place where she experienced unimaginable loss, the place that shaped her into the woman she became. Then she smiles, a hopeful smile, a smile filled with gratitude, a smile that suggests new adventures await. The episode reportedly concludes with Maxie departing while emotional music plays in the background. Friends watch as she leaves, viewers watch through tears, and the future remains uncertain. Of course, fans immediately began discussing what such an exit could mean for Kirsten Storms herself. Across social media platforms, thousands of viewers shared messages of appreciation. Many praised her incredible dedication to the role. Others highlighted favorite storylines. Some simply expressed gratitude for the joy she has brought to audiences for so many years. The support has been overwhelming. If such a departure were ever to happen, one thing would be absolutely clear. Kirsten Storms has left an unforgettable mark on General Hospital history. Her portrayal of Maxie Jones helped define an entire era of the show. Generations of viewers grew up watching her character evolve. Few actors can claim such a lasting impact. And while departures are always difficult, soap opera history has repeatedly shown that beloved characters often find their way back home. That possibility provides hope. Hope for future appearances. Hope for reunions. Hope that Maxie's story would continue. Until any official confirmation arrives, fans remain focused on celebrating everything Kirsten Storms has contributed to General Hospital. Whether Maxie stays in Port Charles or embarks on a new chapter elsewhere, viewers agree on one thing: her legacy is secure, her impact is undeniable, and the love fans feel for Kirsten Storms remains stronger than ever. For now, Port Charles waits. Fans wait, and everyone wonders what the future holds for one of General Hospital's most beloved stars.